If you don't already know it, you can now edit videos in Canva. In this video, we're going to take a deep down look at everything that you can do with videos on this platform. So the first thing that you need to do is obviously head over to the Canva website and then click on the video option right here. Now this will give you a bunch of different templates, so if any of these work for you, great. Otherwise, you can go ahead and start with a blank canvas, which is what I'm going to do. So now there are a bunch of different sizes here. You have your regular 1080p video, Instagram story, so horizontal video or vertical video. Then you have animated social media banner. So this would be a square video. You can take a look at the resolution right at the bottom. So we're going to go ahead with a landscape video. And this should land us in the default video editor layout in Canva. Now, there are a bunch of things that you can do here, but first take a look at the UI. So this is your canvas, which works exactly how it works when you're editing photos with Canva. And then down here is your video timeline. So this is the timeline that goes. You can drag or drop it to make it bigger or smaller. And this is where you're going to add your clips. Now, your clips come from the upload section. So if I go ahead and click on uploads and then head over to video, you can see that these are all the different video clips that we have uploaded to our channel. And if you want to upload your own custom footage, go ahead and click on this upload files button. So open up the Windows Explorer. So let's see if I have something that I can go ahead and edit. Nothing really on my system at the moment, but I can take a look at my web camera memory card where I should have some footage saved right here. Alright, so I've selected a clip and now as you can see it is uploading. The good thing about Canva is you don't really have to wait for the upload to finish, so I can just click on this and as you can see the footage is now inside Canva. So now at this point you can go ahead, start resizing it, make sure that it matches the width and the height of your timeline. I can close this edit window and now if I press the space bar, if I select this and press the space bar, it should start playing, so it doesn't. Alright, so you can come down here, click on the play button to continue playing your video, and as you can see this is playing back just fine. You can also drag and drop this handle to seek through your video quickly. So those are the basics of how you get a video up and running inside of Canva. But now how do you edit it? Well, your basic edits are right here. So you drag your header wherever you want it to be, right click, and now you have a few different options. So you can either choose to add a new page, resize this current page, so on and so forth. And you can drag your video from these handles to shorten it. And then of course we have different options here. So if you click on this, these are all of your video options showing up. You can add more pages. So this will be another clip. You can select and add different things. So you can add a whiteboard, social media, printouts, websites, sheets, and so on and so forth. But different shots of your video will be considered as different pages in Canva, and you're going to be playing between those pages. So for example, if I head over to the Elements tool, scroll down to find videos, or let me just search for something, let's say computer. And you'll see the video options here, and these are all the different videos available on Canva. Some of them are paid, some of them are free. Like for example, this one is paid. All I have to do is drag and drop this to the new page right here. And now I have a 2-shot video. So this video footage plays. If I click on the play icon and then it jumps to another clip. So this is the basic of adding video clips to your timeline, and then I can resize it down to whatever duration I like. I can drag and rearrange these clips if I want. Pressing the space bar now plays them. So now you can go through this entire clip. Now, if you want to split and add a clip right in the middle, how do you do that? Well, you place your playhead wherever you want to, and then right at the top, right next to the background remover, you will see a split page option. So as soon as I click it, I get my pages split into 2, which means now I can add another page or another clip in between, or I can add a transition. But before we get to transitions, let's see how you overlay this with other videos and let's say add B-roll. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get a new clip from Canva. So let's say this one. I'm going to go ahead and place it right on top of this clip. So as you can see, now I have a second layer of video to work with, which works and edits the same way. So I can resize it, trim it down, move it over to another place on this page. You do have to make sure that you selected the right page. Now, for example, I cannot move this video to this clip now. So for that, I'm going to have to go to elements again, find a clip that I want to add, and then drag and drop it on top of that existing clip. So now, if I go ahead and play, these two videos will be playing together in the final output. For this one, you can either resize the video completely so that it covers the canvas. You can shrink it down so that it appears in one corner of this image, and you can place it around differently. And then, of course, we have the option of moving from clips to clips. So as you can see, both of these videos are playing. And then if we move to our second page, let's make it smaller and put it on the side, you can see that these two videos are playing together as well. All right, great. So now let's talk about adding graphics or text to your videos. Now to do this, the first thing we need to do, of course, is to go ahead and split our page once again. So I'm going to go click on the duration right here. And now I will drag it to wherever I want the cut to be. And now I can go ahead and click on the split page button, which creates a new page. And now I want my text to appear on this page. So the first thing I'm going to do is trim it down a little. So this is around 5 seconds. All right, now that I have this clip trimmed down to how I want, the way I like it, adding text is quite simple. It's basically exactly how it works when adding images. So you click on the text title, you can drag your own text box, you can use any of these combinations or templates that are already here. So for example, I use this one, so I click on it, it appears right there. And I'm now just going to drag this to the side, drag this window back a little. So as you can see, the visibility here isn't quite great. So I want to go ahead and also add a background shape to it. So as you can see, shapes, I have this curve thing that should work rather well. So I'm going to bring it here, click on the color option, and I'm just going to make it white. If this shape appears on top of your text, you can press Alt+1 to open up the layer icon, and then you can reposition your elements right on top. So this is not going to let you reposition your videos, but you can reposition your elements. So make sure that the shape is below the text. And now I'm just going to give it the right shape and size. So workflows that work. Yeah, that is nicer. I can just extend it out so that it looks like it just flows into the video with this. You can also work with the shape further. So let me just select it from this list. Yes. So you can select corner rounding, the color. You can go ahead and even add a gradient if that works better for you. So let's go with some other color that pops up a little. Orange, that seems to work better. All right. So now if I play this clip back, you will see that it's playing and the text just kind of appears out of nowhere, which is, not a very snazzy way of making text appear. So we're going to animate it. Animation also works the exact same way. It works when editing photos. So you select your text, head over to the animate option right here, click on it, and you will get all of these different animation options that work. If your text is a group of text, as you'll notice that it's going by element or by group. So I want to go by group, which makes my transitions a little different. So, it's going to work slightly differently. I'm going to go ahead and align them by element. So I will have shift burst. Burst looks good. So I'm going to select burst right here. And then it will ask you whether or not you want to animate on all of those different options. Just quickly going to go ahead and select the other element as well and add the roll transition to it, a roll animation to it. So now our text is animated, but the background remains static. So we're going to go ahead and click that as well, or select it from the Alt window. All right, and then the same way, you go ahead, click on animate, and you have all of these different animations that you can use. So I'm going to go ahead and select pop. I'm going to make the pop a little bit slower so that or a little bit faster actually, so that it gives time to our text to appear. And now if I go ahead and play this video, you should see that the text transitions very nicely into the frame. So those are your texts. Your adding elements also works the same way. So if you want to add any graphics, any charts, whatever it is that you want to add, you just head over to the elements section, or you head over to your own photos section, and you just drag and drop it on top of your clip. So for example, these sunglasses, I want to have them on the desk. So I'll just make them small, rotate them to the side, click on edit, so that I can add different filters. You can also remove the background if you want. What I'm going to do is add a shadow so that it's a little bit visible. Give it a bit of a bigger shadow as well. And that's it. So now we have our sunglasses here. You can also animate them as well. So you can have different options. So for example, old TV works best. I'm going to have it on both. Click close, and now when we enter this, you can see that this appears with that animation. So these are the basics of video editing on Canva. It works in a very, very simple manner. You can edit clips, add text, add B-roll on top of it. Another thing to keep in mind that if you want to add two clips on top of each other but only want sound from one of them, your best option is to mute one of the clips that you're playing. So as you can see, there are audio tools for each clip. So if your clip needs to have audio for that as well. For example, this clip has audio, so I can see audio tools which extract the audio or enhance the voice and control its volume. So I can mute it or have the volume running. In this particular example, this clip does not have any audio while this one does. So when I select this clip, I don't get any audio options, but when I select this one, I do. So make sure that whatever clip you want to mute is muted using this option. So in this example, if I mute this, any audio in this clip will play, but this clip will play silently. Alright, now before we get to extracting, another thing about audio is that you can add your own music to whatever video you're making. Now to do that, what you're going to have to do is actually come to your upload section and search for audio. Now I'm going to upload a music file that I already have lying around on my system. So we're going to production assets, music, and I'll just upload this track. Now, if I click on this, as you can see, it automatically enters the track right where my playhead is. Now I can, of course, go ahead and drag it, resize it in the same manner as I do with videos. And now if I go ahead and play it, it plays with that particular audio track. That works out well enough for us. This also uses the same concept. So you can drag your playhead and click on this button to split it. You can add fades, you can sync your video to the beats, and then you can obviously enhance voice, and then there is the volume control if you want to lower the volume for the video playing while you're running around. And that's pretty much it. That's how you can edit good looking basic videos in Canva along with full-blown animations and music. And that's that. Once you're done, extracting the video also works the same way you extract or export photos from Canva. So once you're done, head over to the top right corner. You can play it back in full screen to see if your video is as you expected. Set it to close. Then click on the share button. Click on download. You can select the file type. So since we're working with a video, it's going to be an MP4 video. You can select the quality, whether you want 4K, 1080p, 720p, whatever. You can select the pages. Now, in this case, all of your pages need to be included in the video. For example, on my timeline, I have 1, 2, 3, and 4 pages. So if I want the full video, I'm going to have to select all of the pages. Select all pages and then click on download, and your MP4 video will start downloading. And that's that. That's how you can edit videos on Canva. If you like this video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up, press the bell icon, and tell us in the comments below what more such videos can we make for you. If you'd like to know more about tech, visit our website, Candid.Technology, follow us on social media, and if these videos don't help you out as much, do consider getting a membership. That's all for now. We'll see you in the next video.